everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Evie, and today we are back in the lovely, lovely town of Pelican. That makes no sense, that was so backwards. So actually, when we first logged up, we had a quick little email or mail from Robin saying hello and talking about how we now have the kitchen repaired if we need to. We have some money from Lewis, so thank you for that. We'll quickly go and feed Miso some water. So it's been a while since we played Stardew Valley. I've also taken a little break from recording because the holidays happen, so happy holidays. We are getting up to New Year's soon, so I will be posting an episode for Animal Crossing with that if anyone was interested. But anyways, I hope your holidays have been lovely. You had a great time. You enjoyed Christmas or the other holidays that occurred. Again, I'm not caught up with the holidays, but that's besides the point. So anyways, in our last episode, since it's been a while, I will just give a quick rundown on everything that happened while I do my farming chores with the vegetables and crops and everything. So in the last episode, we had a invite to the Adventurers Guild from Marlin. So for that, we had to slay 10 slimes in the mines. With that, we also got down further in the mines, unlocking more stuff, which was perfect. I have been a little bit slacking on the mines. So we did that, and we also joined the Adventurers Guild because we did manage to get those slimes, so a little bit redundant on that. But after joining the guild, I did buy I bought a new sword. So that way we now have a better sword than what we originally did. It's perfect. We also got some boots too, so we're looking really cute. They kind of look like Uggs. And we also, well, we got lucky. There was rain last episode. Unfortunately, it was not raining, so I did have a lot of crop work to do. If you're curious what I'm doing now, I will take a break from my little recap. I was trying to build the scarecrow, so I went around, unfortunately, wasting my potential of getting any hay, because I do have to buy the silo. And I did plan to go check and see what the silo needed, but unfortunately Robin was not in her office, I guess you could say, today. So unfortunately I could not get the silo right away. Since it is Tuesday and the girls have like aerobics, I think it is, they do together. I also gave some gifts last episode to Alex and Haley, I believe. We foraged some more for the community center. And we also completed a quest for Evelyn, getting some friendship points by giving her a bream. So, very eventful day. And we'll quickly say hello to Beans and Toast while go collecting their eggs. I am hoping to get the silo done soon. Unfortunately, it is a bit of money, and I kind of had a bigger hope today of buying a new inventory slot because unfortunately we only have that bar you see on bottom. And as you can guess, that is very inconvenient, especially when I'm foraging because I have to give and take, and then you only have so much time in the day. We don't move fast, so unfortunately every minute counts, and having to go back and get forageables can be a huge pain in the ass. Honestly, I will not lie. So with that, I grabbed another flower too, so I can gift to Haley later on. I don't think the dandelion's something I can gift her. But thankfully, it did give me some energy to restore from all the farming I had to do since it was not raining. And yes, I am bitter about the fact that it's not raining. That's probably the only time you'll see me bitter about that. So our other goals today is, like I said, to buy inventory from Pierre and get our slot moved up. There's a quest up on the bulletin board that we're going to go check out. And we're also going to just give some gifts to a couple people, mainly just Haley, because I think she is probably the easiest one to give a gift to right now. Since the spring dance is coming up, and while I know I will not have a friendship build with anyone strong enough, she is the one who I find has the best gifts in the start of the game, because you don't have to spend money, because Shane, technically the beer is really easy to buy, same with the salad for Leah, and maybe wine for Elliot. I think that is one of his main gifts. I can't really friendship Sebastian right now because it's not really until we get down further in the mines when there is the ice geode or ice something. But we did get the inventory, that's amazing. It's because I sold stuff to Pierre. I was actually really excited because I did not think I was going to get that done today, but I did. But I am trying to get to Haley's friendship. Like I said, I think she has the best gifts and probably the highest potential of being able to do it. A lot of people recommend if you don't want to like not dance with someone on the spring dance to go for Haley. I think Shane's another one, but you do have to buy the beer. Same with Leah. You got to buy the salads, which can be a little bit more difficult because you don't have a whole lot of money in the start of the game, and spending on gifts I do find a little bit challenging. So like I said, we have a silo we have to build. If we want more inventory, we do have to go and buy more inventory, so it is overall very inconvenient. That's why I am, like I said, I am going for Haley in case the 60 times I've said that did not pan out. With that, we will quickly go over, and if you see my inventory, we do have a geode, so we will run over now and get that checked out by Clint, and fingers crossed we get something that we can donate to the museum. So that way we can build our museum inventory, get some gifts from Gunter, and I mean, if not, then I could probably sell it if it's anything useful. Maybe it's a material we'll need, like clay, because that is something I think you need for the silo. It's some stones. It's not too bad. I mean, that's 5 stones. We'll use that for something, I'm sure of it. But other than that, that's everything that I have planned to do today. It is Vincent's birthday and the next day of the game, so we will go and celebrate Vincent's birthday. So it'll be our second birthday actually, because we've had Lewis's birthday so far. But yeah, that's everything I've planned for today and everything that happened in the last episode, since there has been such a huge gap in between my Stardew Valley episodes. I don't know why I'm so bad at releasing those videos. I've been working on some like projects with The Sims, so I am hoping to have something of that posted for my last episode to actually kick off the series. I'm really excited about that. So I also decided to start speeding up some stuff when it comes to like the running, because our speed is so slow, or like the farming on non-rainy days, and even like when I'm in the nighttime trying to finish off my energy by chopping that. I've decided to speed those up because I hate the walking thing so much, and I cannot wait to get the boots and stuff. It just reminds me too. I don't know if anyone's who played like Pokemon Pearl and stuff, when you don't get the boots right off the game and like your avatar is so slow and you just want to cry throughout it. Like running shoes are lovely. I wish you got those like much sooner. Or like espresso and caffeine. Like it's so frustrating walking sometimes. And I forgot that I didn't have the hoe with me. So unfortunately those worms up there have been taunting me this entire time. I also got the quest 2 from Demetrius, so we'll quickly see if we can get lucky with the sunfish. The sunfish goes away, I believe, at 7 p.m. it is. And unfortunately, I did not have much luck with the fish at all. None of them were biting whatsoever, and I think Sam's probably judging me. Probably texting Sebastian like, yo, this farmer, she sucks at fishing, and honestly, let's be real, he's very real for that. So there is such a small window with the sunfish, but we did get lucky with the weather, but it's just horrible when fish weren't biting, and I don't know, I've never had the fish be so slow in the game. Usually I have like better luck when it comes to fishing and like more fish biting and stuff, but unfortunately it did not. And then the bream was like, hello, how can I annoy you today? And anyways, it did annoy me. But anyways, some little fun things about me and how like my days have been going. My holidays were really good, I will say. I enjoyed visiting my family. We did have a blizzard, and that sucked because there was so much snow, but since I didn't really get to do much like outside, I was hoping to go skiing, like cross country. I'm not adventurous to go downhill skiing. I was really hoping to get that done, but unfortunately the weather had other plans, and my wisdom tooth decided to make an appearance, so I was not going to be out freezing my butt off during that time. I am looking forward to going cross country skiing though. Skiing's so much fun. I don't like downhill because it brings a loving terror out of me, but cross country is a lot of fun until you have a hill, and then it's all downhill from there. That was lame. I'm so sorry. But we had a horseradish, which was our final thing for the spring foraging bundle. So we can get rid of that and be done with it, which is fine. I'm so good with that, trying to get some of these done. Because there is just so much. But we got 30 spring saplings, which is perfect. Because I did not buy anything from Pierre because I wanted to save my money again for the silo or for any other things to speed up some process and make some like progress happen. And with that, we have unlocked some more stuff in the community chest the Juminos were gifting us for getting at least one thing done. So now we have the pantry, I believe that one is, up above. We also have the fishing one. So we unlocked 2 new ones. So I'm excited to see what they are, because like I am playing, as a reminder, I am playing with randomized bundles, so I don't fully know what we're gonna get, and it's gonna be a fun surprise for us all. So we did get the spring crops, and I'm hoping I have proper crops, but with the seeds being there, it will definitely help out. The rare crop one's definitely going to be horrible. Same with the brewers, because those stuff you can't really get right away. And I was like, shit, did I just like mess this up for myself trying to play it? But this is not a speed run, in case you were wondering. This is just relaxing, cozy gaming where we're not in a rush. Although I am overwhelmed by the stuff I have to get, but when looking for the sunfish, it worked out really well because we were able to get a bunch of different fish. I think it was 2 fish, but still. We got some fish for our bundle, which made it a little bit more happiness for that, which I'm not going to complain about. So I got some sunfish. I think I accidentally donated one of the sunfish. I don't know why I said 1 out of 3. But anyways, we had our first cutscene of the game, and I'm going to let that play out without my annoying voice over it. So that's definitely one of my favorite parts of the game was the lettuce in trash can thing, and I just love that Gus is not a horrible business owner. I love that he cares about these citizens of Pelican City, Pelican Town, not city. And I accidentally sold my sunfish. I didn't realize this till after recording, and I might have realized it at the end of it, but I don't know if I, when editing the video, I think I noticed it then that I did that, and I was like, oh my god, what did you do? Why did you do that? And I accidentally sold the sunfish, so I have to go get more. So that quest is probably not going to be completed, unfortunately, but anyways. So yeah, I was really excited to see that cutscene. I didn't think I had enough friendship points with Linus to get a cutscene with him yet, so and that was one of the sweetest ones. I just love it. I just love that Gus is like, hey man, like nobody in this town will go hungry when like a lot of restaurant owners it's just like a waste. It's a very wasteful industry. And yeah, I'm glad that Gus is not a bad guy unlike some of the corporates here. So I quickly checked Miso and I went to go check the TV too just to see if by any chance that we would have some raining weather the next day. I don't know. We did not get any rainy weather, so unfortunately I did have to go and do the fun of watering. But before going to bed, we will quickly try and clean up the farm to the best of our ability. With that, we will get some saps, which is one of the items for the community bundle. That way we can start storing up more of that because we need 500 saps, which is definitely a lot, especially with how much energy it takes us to cut down trees. So it will be a slow burning one to get, just like everything else, like the ancient fruits and the rare fruits. That is going to be so hard to get, but maybe we'll get lucky with the traveling cart lady or even in I don't know if there's any other situation where you can get rare fruit without having it bought for you or unlocking it in I think it's the my goodness, when is it? The Skull Cat Caverns? I think so. Skull Caves, like the ones in Calico. I don't know what it's called. Oh my. But in the sandy desert area, Calico Desert, I think that's what it's called. The words forgot me again. It's all good. But once you go there, I believe you do unlock the rare seeds there through killing something. I I can't remember. That's okay. But that one's definitely gonna be a challenge. I'm a little bit nervous to see what is gonna be in the other bundles. I see there's a lot of like just the regular ones, such as like the spring crops, the foraging, those are all there, but I don't think we have the perfection bundle where you have to get like 5 of the proper crops. I I don't remember seeing that, but I could be very much wrong on that. I don't know. I think there is you have to still do the 5 bundles, and for this one here, it's parsnips, which isn't so bad because they grow really quickly and they're not expensive at all. We'll have to see because again, that slipped my mind. So anyways, I do have to go find a gift for Vincent today, and we got the floss book in the meantime. I believe that goes to the library, so it just gives you like a little tutorial on how to play the game. It's not one of the useful ones that the hot air balloon guy sells to you, the bookseller, when he's in town. I do go for those when I can, but they are very expensive, so when you start off the game, he's probably not the best friend, but he does help you level up throughout everything, which, again, not a bad thing. So we'll quickly see. So the coop, I'm definitely not getting any of these anytime soon, but we'll need some stone, clay, and copper bars. So that is going to be the goal on Wednesday, is to go in, get whatever copper bars I can, and what copper materials I need, because I know I don't have enough for sure. I have not been focusing too much on the silo, but once we get that, that'll be really useful since we have a lot of grass on the farm. So that way everything we chop will go straight to the silo. We can clean up our farm a little bit and have a better clear path of what's happening, because it is a little bit difficult to see where certain things are too with all the grass on the farm, and that's why I've been trying to avoid chopping too much since I want it to go towards the grass, especially the silo, not grass. But once I get that, that way it helps, and we don't have to go to Marnie as much since she's never really in her thing. But I will say I have been lucky with Marnie. She has always been in. Oh yeah, he asked me that question, so I was like, I want to play catch with you. I'm horrible at catch. I have horrible precision, is it? Hand-eye coordination? Yeah, I'm a clumsy person. I cannot joke about that. I am horribly clumsy, so I probably would prove stereotypes right when it comes to playing catch with Alex, but it's okay. I am not a football player. Not all of us were meant to be. To be fair, I'd probably be like horrible at football too on computer or anything. Like I never played FIFA, but if I was going to play FIFA, I would be bad at it. I just know for a fact. So I quickly went into the house of Alec, not Alex, Sam. I can't remember their names. Jody and Vincent. Since it is Vincent's birthday, I'm going to go look for him to give him a gift for his birthday because he is a child and you can just celebrate his birthday. I also quickly seen how much cardboard we had on us, and it didn't seem like a whole lot of resources. So I definitely have to go to the mines later on once we find Vincent and gift him for his birthday. But I kind of figured pretty much where he would be probably going to school right now, so it wasn't like a hard villager to look for, thankfully, unlike some of the other ones. The museum was my first guess, and thankfully he was there, and it was perfect. So we made his day, I hope. Other than that, when it comes to summer, it's pretty easy to gift the kids since ice cream and stuff is mainly on the menu. I also ran over to Gus just to see what we in store. I did eventually, earlier in the day, I did try to go to Gus and see if he would have the pink birthday cake or some sort of birthday cake because it's either the pink or the chocolate that Vincent's favorite, and I was hoping to get that done. Because if not, I could use a daffodil for Haley if we haven't gifted her twice a week. Because once you gift the villager twice a week, you can't gift them anymore. So I think I already gave her two gifts for the week, but whatever. But if I had the pink cake, I could have gave it to her or Vincent. So it worked out either way. Because finally, I did have some money to afford food. So that way, when I go down to the caves, I have way more energy than I would have naturally had. So that way, we can stay down here much longer, get more progress, get more stuff done, and get more materials because we are so low on certain materials like copper. So that is what I did, and that way we can level up too, because as you can see, my slime fighting skills, not the best. That's okay. But in the meantime, I've been watching the show. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I haven't really seen many people talk about it on Twitter and stuff. But now, give me a second to pronounce the word, because I know I'm not going to say it right the first time. But it's the show, Pokemon Concierge. Something like that. It is such a cute show. If you have not seen it any, all or I don't even care if you're not a fan of Pokemon. Genuinely go watch it. It is the cutest show. I cried about how cute it was. Especially on one of the episodes which has Spiel. Oh my god, they had like a little photo shoot at the end of it on the what's it called? The credits. And it was the cutest thing ever. Like the show, like you can see how much detail and work has gone into making that show. It's a stop motion with clay, felt, and stuff, which already is not easy materials to work with, but to make the Pokemon has good, cute, and just like so lifelike. It is such a good show. I cried, I laughed, and I want more. It turns out, so I think the first four episodes were posted in 2022. And they recently posted some back in 2025. Well, it's still 2025. I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, back in 2025. The new year hasn't even started yet. Back in September is what I was saying. They posted four more. And I was really disappointed to see that because I was like, okay, like, hopefully some more is coming out soon. Because, again, check out that show if you have not. It is the cutest show I have seen. The Pokemon is just so. Oh my god. I wanted to pet them all. And, like, I want to be a Pokemon concierge. It looks so much fun, and I was like, wouldn't it be fun to be a concierge? And I know I'm not saying that right. I'm so sorry, but and then I realized I probably would only enjoy it if it was the Pokemon there because it's so lifelike. It looks so wholesome, and it just warms you. And I have not watched a like proper series. I've usually just watched YouTube and stuff when I'm doing stuff like YouTube and stuff when I'm doing stuff, you know? Like when I'm gaming or something, I usually have a YouTube video on the background, like some sort of like I forgot the word, but like some sort of like talk show, deep dives, those sorts of things. That's the word I was looking for, deep dives. I've been really watching a lot of Curtis Connor. I've never really watched him before, which is funny because I have been watching like Danny Gonatlis or like Drew Gooden. I've been watching them for years and I've never checked out Curtis Connor's videos, so kind of glad about that because now I have like a whole new YouTuber to like binge watch. But I've been watching a lot of that now when I've been doing videos. I've been watching a lot of, not a lot of, but some YouTuber I've watched. He does like Dexter analysis, like the show Dexter. I've been watching him and he uploaded a video of season 3, so I was so excited to see that. I could not wait to go home and watch that. So that's what I've been watching lately. So to sit back and watch like a show, I really loved it. I gotta say I'm such a big fan of that show, and if you are a fan of Pokemon, or you just want a wholesome show to watch that you don't really have to focus on, I highly recommend. I mean, mind you, once you see the Pokemon, you will focus on it because it is so cute. And I gotta say that I have no one to talk to about this. I've been like showing my partner clips of it, especially like when like Luxray or Shinx was in it. They were my favorite Pokemon as a kid. They were so cat-like, and I'm a cat nerd. Oh, just check the show out. Take my word for it. If there's anything you ever listen to me for, or any advice I can ever give you in this current moment, maybe one day I'll become like a talk person. I do have a psychology degree, so I mean, maybe I'll actually give really good advice one day, but maybe one day I'll give advice. But for today only, just listen to me when I say watch Pokemon Concierge. I know it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's any other streaming platform, but 10 out of 10 recommended. It's just so wholesome. And if you're having a bad day, it will definitely be a pick me up that you need. And this is obviously not sponsored. I just really wanted to tell people about the show. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up our day in Stardew. So we played through the ninth and the 10th. We done a lot of stuff today, which fulfilling, busy day. But other than that, I will see you next time. Please have a great day, and again, happy holidays. Bye.